Super. Morning, I have just given some introduction related to some of the topics, even though you are familiar with Oracle Fusion. Is there any questions? Elmer? Eliza?
None so far.
So far. Navneet? Vidhi? So far, fine, right? Maybe morning 1 hour, it is purely related to some introduction for documents and instance and all. Maybe if you want, you can watch the recording. Okay. All right. Thanks. We can start. So let me share my screen. Now onwards, see actually how the course has been designed by Bhaskaran or Oracle University for this training, right? See, straight away I can explain enterprise structure. See, normally when we are getting to the instance, first of all, what type of licenses? Oracle, they will provide. For SaaS means two mandatory, UAT and production mandatory. Developer, if you want, you can pay extra. PaaS, it will come automatically. Some company, they are looking for 2 UAT, 3 UAT, etc. All are paisa. So after getting a license, we just get into Oracle for that, for configuration. As a consultant, we should know how to configure. For configuration, first of all, we should know navigate where we can do a configuration. That is why, so overview of Fusion application. Second, navigation. Now I'm going to explain security. I'll repeat again. Security, it is not our job. Normally, sysadmin, either a functional consultant, a part of like a system administrator, or some technical people will be work like a system administrator. That system administrator, it's nothing but security console in our Fusion application, correct? In that security console, what all we can perform, what are all the privileges we can enjoy, what are all the seeded role given by Oracle, what are all users are there, whether user can be created automatically or like a manually. If it is a manually means whether it is a first name, last name or email ID. Likewise, we are going to do some kind of a setups can be enjoyed through our security. So this topic, we have a lab. So before getting to our topic, okay, listen carefully. I told you, right? See, the recording has been already taken care of by Sai. But still the manual, instead of I'm sending one by one, any one person, I will give my personal email ID. You send your personal email ID to that particular email or even my mobile number, no problem. I will share all the documents, what all I explained this morning, right? Along with the software, manual, lab Excel, everything which is already there in my Google Drive folder. I think morning I sent a mail, that is my mail ID, correct? That's good. If you want any one person also, you can send your personal email ID. I will send it to them. That person can send it to your official share folder if possible. Okay. That is a choice number 1. Choice number 2, you have to wait till this weekend. Then only my Microsoft 365, it's not activated properly. So once that is completed, maybe I can send that OneDrive. OneDrive, it is allowed because Microsoft OneDrive, even it is allowed in PwC. But sometimes what will happen, right? Last batch, what happened? Even I send it through OneDrive. So some of the people, they have not get the privileges to download so those kind of manuals. So that is second part. Third part, individually day by day, I have to send it through my Zoom. So preferably, which is the one you people are looking for, you let me know. Accordingly, I'll take it to the next level. Even I will send the recording from my side, same recording, I will send it through that folder also possible. Clear? Any one person, or you are going to send all personal email ID, that is also I have no problem. Clear? Nice. Fine. Rajat, again I will repeat, you are all employee of PwC. I'm not against a violation of PwC's kind of security part. It's purely I want to share some documents to you. If you are looking for some other manuals like a supply chain management or a reports manual also, I have. If you want, you can share your information. I will send it to across to you. Clear? Thank you. All right. Let me share my screen. So security, very, very interesting. So before that, you people are comfortable or not? Otherwise, tell me, we'll change a trainer. Huh? Because I mean, satisfaction is very, very important. Correct. Within half a day you can't judge, but still. So you are not sleepy means you are comfortable. That's it. Correct.
Yes, Bhaskar, we are comfortable. We heard a lot about you and your training sessions.
Oh, is it? I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Rajat, I train n number of people in PwC. Not only PwC, many MNCs. Actually, I'm not well, but still, my vendor is forced me to take a class. That's okay. Thank you, Raja. We can continue. So the topic what I'm going to explain now, it is security. So the way why I designed this sequence, right? Without knowing of this, you can't do our implementation. Without a structure entity, we can't go for our each module training. Correct. So that is why I kept it as an overview folder here. That is why I kept it as overview folder here. So let me move on to security. Even though security, it's not our job, but still you should know some kind of, we can't depend on when we are going for an implementation, right? We can't depend on anyone. We should know independently how you are going to, nowadays, fast, rapid, how to complete our implementation, because next project is in the queue. That is how. All right, fine. So now I will go and explain the security first. Some people are coming with the EBS background. Some people are not coming with the EBS background. So leave that. In EBS, user, in Fusion, same. Here also user. In EBS, responsibilities, it's nothing but like a job roles. Job roles. So duty role you cannot assign to the user. Duty is a component of a job. So duty can't be assigned to, you cannot assign to user. It has to be converted as a job only you can assign to user. For user, 3 type of roles we can assign. Directly, you can assign 3 type of roles. Number 1, just now I told you, job. Number 2, abstract role. Number 3, data role. Actually, data role, it's nothing but MOAC. Some people are coming with EBS, they know very well. Multi-org access control. Multiple operating unit in EBS. So that is called data roles in our Fusion. So you can give or restrict more than one business unit, or restrict to one business unit if you want to give a data role. So all the 3 can be assigned to the user, but duty role cannot be assigned to the user. Is that clear? Clear, everyone? Right. So data role I will explain during our last day, because I will teach you how to create a data role. Because you're all experienced people, I thought of I want to include many advanced topics. All right, fine. So job role and abstract role, what is the difference? Security context data access, it's mandatory for job role. Abstract role, which is not required. Is it comfortable? Which is not required. That is called abstract role. But both the roles can be assigned to the user possible. What is the difference, Bhaskar? Very simple. I will repeat again. If you want to create a job role, minimum one duty, minimum one privilege, which is not there, either abstract or a job role, we can't create. Comfortable? Minimum one duty, minimum one privilege. Give an example. Okay, I can go and show it to you. I'll go to our manual first. So this is how I copied my morning session recording. Introduction, Fusion overview, Fusion navigation. So this is how I will give you 1, 2, 3, 4. The same folder I will add in my Google Drive. Condition, if you are providing personal, it will be given to you. Next, I will move on to our next. Take any manual. Here there is a 2 type of manual I told you. One is student guide, another one activity guide. Ignore the activity. When Some of the training I'm conducting for Oracle end user training. So that is why using GL, enterprises GL, that is implementation point of view. This is user point of view. When you are going for appearing examination, both the student guide you have to refer. Then only you can clear your examination more than 90 marks. Comfortable? Is understood? So some topics it is common available in both, but many topics related to user point of view, the student guides and activity guides are available here. Got it? So one GL, it's nothing but this and this. Then later you can go to your user manual. What is user manual? It is a free of cost in the docs.com, which is very well available. That is also I can give. You people are so experienced, right? Even some people, girls, I know, even my daughter, she is going to complete chartered accountant. One group she completed, only one group is pending. So girls always they will write, boys here and there, 50-50. I'm not giving any negative because I know. Okay. All right. So this manual I will give you to you. What is that, right? 100% full 25 days class. It's written here. How I will explain the class, everything it's written here will be given to you. You take a printout, use other color pen, and you can include your XYZ. This I will give you last day, not now. Why? Because you have to write first. Then only it will store in your mind. Clear? Now it's clear now. So this is for 25 days course. When you are refer anything, right, you can't take any recording for your implementation, correct? This manual, it will help you. Concept, test, everything it is there. So they are all non-accounting background. I explained even accounts. What is debit, what is credit also. So Himanshu or she, right? You will be very happy to see this. All right. Now, apart from that, I told you there is one user manual. It's a free of cost under docs.oracle.com, which is available, which I already downloaded. Don't waste the time. Before appearing your examination, you just go through implementation manual and refer after fundamental is over. I told you that student guide, right? Then refer and then go and appear your examination. You will get 90 plus. Last week, one of my student, she completed 100 out of 100. Latest. How, right? See, long back, there is only MCQ pattern. Now it is not like that. 1 second. நான் ட்ரைனிங்ல இருக்கமா 6 மணிக்கு மேல கூப்பிடுறேன். So listen. So now the pattern is like, so the people are getting a paisa, paying paisa to some IT exam world or pass for sure. Many websites are there. They are giving some dumps. So the people are getting like, certification. So because of those people, so knowledge person also, they are getting 80 marks. So those people are getting 90 plus, etc. To avoid that, an Oracle, what they have did, right? In the latest 2024 onwards, there is a lab questions also there. So you have to do some kind of a lab activity. So 60-40 or 50-50, they have given like a MCQ pattern, some questions as well as your lab. Even one is you are not concluded or not getting a passing score, you have to write the examination one more time. Second, nowadays many people are not coming to Oracle University because Bhaskaran, likewise many ERP tree, likewise many training institutes are available in the market, correct? So that's why Oracle, they are not getting their revenue related to training. So that's why they reduce their certification duration 18 months. And that's all. Once you are going to clear your examination today, it is valid only for 18 months. Got it? Ayo Bhaskaran, after 18th month, what we supposed to do? There is a 2 type of examination. One, like, only a version upgradation or full. Likewise, 2 type of examinations are there. So both the scenario, you should know how to clear. Even though if you want, I can give you some model questions, but I'll tell you one thing. If you do one proper lab, student guide, refer this implementation manual like here and there, and then go and appear your examination. Definitely you will get 80 plus easily. Still, if you are looking for model questions, which I have, I will share it to you, but don't take it as a granted whether the same question it will come at the time of your appearing your examination. You take it as a model, clear? But nowadays, especially for Middle East and all, certification is mandatory, correct? So ISO company and all, certification is mandatory. All right, fine. But your company, they are sponsoring 4 times or 5 times, ma? 4 times or 5 times? Some company only 2 times, 5 times, ma?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, depends. Beyond that, we have to pay from our pocket, correct? It depends. All right. So now, I can move on to our this. I will send you later. Remaining, I will give you. Sir, I'm attending only this, but I want supply chain management manual. I want like EPM manual. What all which I have, if you want, that is also I will give you. It's a student university manual. Raja, it's not like a user manual. Clear? Any one person take a control, send your email ID. I will send it immediately. Let them share it to others. Got it? Fine. Next. Whether it is Manila or India, Philippines or India, I have no problem. All are my student at the moment, and that's it. All right. So now I will move on to our first topic. Right. What is the difference between abstract role and job role? This is the place I stopped my explanation. Right. Fine. So 3 roles can be assigned to the user. 3 roles can be assigned to the user. One is job role. Second one, abstract role. Third one, data role. I will explain later. So duty role and privileges. Duty role and privileges. Let me open any one of our documents. Any GL, payable, receivable, expenses, SLA, revenue management, advance collections, all manuals. Okay, available. So let me click on my security. Is it visible? Right. At the moment, I am not going to explain the data. Data I will explain after our all the module topics are over. So abstract role and the job role, you can very well assign to the user possible. So duty role, it's not possible. Clear? So without a duty role and privileges, if you are going to create abstract role or job role, it's nothing but blank. Raja, comfortable? It's nothing but a blank. So minimum one duty role. Duty role, it's a component of one job. That's all. So one duty role, one job, you can assign one or multiple duty role possible. So this is nothing but like a menu in our EBS. So menu cannot be assigned to the user, has to be converted as a responsibility. Responsibility only can be assigned to the user. Raja, comfortable? Right. And data group, request group, there is one concept in our EBS. So that is called both either your navigation privilege or report privilege. Both are privileges in our Fusion application. Comfortable? Both are privileges. Navigation also privilege, report also privilege. Without this privilege, you can't enjoy duty. Without a duty, one or multiple. So one duty role, you can create one job role. One or multiple duty role, you can create one job role. That job role can be converted as another job role. It's a component of another job role, or it can be assigned to the user. That is also possible. Clear? So what is the difference between abstract role and job role? What is the difference between abstract role and job role? Listen carefully. First of all, security means RBAC, role-based access control. Overall can access what are all the information. So job role means entity, security context data access mandatory. For abstract role, which is not mandatory. No need to assign, even assign waste. I'll repeat. So job role, security context, data access mandatory. In EBS, it is called profile system option. Data access mandatory for job role. In EBS, one responsibility, we will provide the data access. In Fusion, user with role or job role, we are going to provide our data access. Is that clear? So duty role, abstract role assigned to user, no data access. Duty role, job role assigned to user, provide the security context data access. That is the difference. So data access mandatory for job role, which is not mandatory for our abstract role. Clear? Both are can be assigned to. Why Bhaskar and Oracle, they are confusing. Sorry. I'll give one example. You are an employee of PwC, correct? You are allowed to navigate to employee portal, correct? You can see your pay slip and you can give an income tax declaration, correct? Can you change your pay from 1 lakh to 2 lakh there? You have a portal, you have an access, and change it to 1 lakh to 2 lakhs. Is it possible? No, that is why. So abstract role view privilege, you can't do editing and all. So that is why data access and all, it's not required. Is that clear? Which company your payroll, for that you can view your pay slip, but you can't edit your pay slip. So mostly abstract role can be used by HRMS or human capital management or supply chain management people. Very less percentage we are using in our financial. Clear? Right. So how to test this, Bhaskaran? I'm going to explain now. Everybody listen. So this is the overview of what is duty. So duty, when we are going to create any role, during role, I will explain any role. So there is a different number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Likewise, some kind of steps are there. So there you have to specify whether which module, whether it is a duty or abstract or like a data, or it's a common or any kind of your XYZ. Everything you have to specify, and the privileges it will come, and then there is a kind of a technical aspects also you can play. So I told you, instead of doing a page composer instance level for a particular role, if you want to play, include some button, exclude some button, include some update or a edit or a delete. Likewise, if you are going to do with the help of our technical people, and then that privilege will be converted as a duty. That duty has been converted as a job. Job can be assigned to user. Along with this, we are going to give a security context, data access. Right. So first of all, we will play with our first topic, user. First topic I'm going to explain, user. Who is user? Raja, many people, I think you're all already experienced, so easy. I will tell you one more thing. Employee is the user is wrong. Employee is different table, user is different table. Raja, try to understand. So user, it is coming under different table. But we are assigning, so this username, it's nothing but Bhaskaran. Clear? So now I'm going to explain the first topic, user creation. So first topic, user creation. User can be created manually or automatically. Manually or automatically. When you are going to create manual, Raja, listen, when you are going to create manual, that is called, so directly you are creating user under security console. Without associate person. That is called implementation user. Raja, comfortable? That is called implementation user. Any questions? Elmer? Eliza? All are clear? See, if you recollect Bhaskaran in the morning, he said, when you are getting a 3 type of instance, fin_IMPL, that means it's an implementation user will be created by Oracle, they will give you. With the help of that, we are going to create. First of all, what is implementation user, Bhaskaran? Slowly, I will explain. Raja, any doubt, you can stop me. Clear? My student should be 100%. You people are coming here to fill the gap, right? You are pretty much comfortable with different areas, but still that sequence or what is the purpose Oracle they have given, everything instead of like a theoretical, we are going to play in our lab here. Clear? No PPT training in my class. Don't worry. Clear? PPT only for you. Manual only for you, not for the trainer. Clear? Right. So now listen, manual in the sense, directly when you creating a user through the security console, without associating a person, that is called implementation user. What are all not allowed? What are all not allowed? For example, supplier address or site assignment, procurement agent, likewise workflow, many things not allowed when you are creating implementation user without associating a person. Second user. So the topic what I explained here, number 1, implementation user. So implementation user. Second, automatically we can create, like, when you are creating employee or legal. System will create, automatically create. User. You create an employee, system will create. In 11i EBS, this feature was there. In release 12, it has been abolished. In EBS, they said, no, I will create a user manually. So now there is an integration. What will happen? We will associate the person and sysadmin under user window in EBS. In Fusion, what happened, right? You can create a user, implementation user directly, but when you are creating an employee, so it will create a user automatically that will be treated as an employee associated user or legal user. Clear? Employee associated user or legal user. This can be done in 2 places. 2 method we can create this. 2 method we can create this. Number 1. This can be created under HCM. Second one, we can create under FSM manage users window. HCM means my client group, new person. This is the navigation. We can create an employee, system automatically trigger the user. Clear? Even FSM window, through the task call manage users, we can do 2 activity here. Activity number 1, we can create legal or contractor with minimal information. Automatically system will trigger user. The task name, it's wrong, but they have given manage users. What to do? Reason why Oracle they have given manage users, I will come to you. So automatically it will trigger user. This is also legal user. In EBS, implement where you are creating a user, that place itself you can, after completing your enterprise structure, HRMS setup, then you are creating a person or an employee, then you can go to user window, you can associate possible in EBS, which is not possible in Fusion application. So that is why Oracle they have given a privilege. So that can be done under FSM. That can be done under FSM, like, either you can create with minimal information, either a legal or contractor, it will automatically trigger the user, or You can convert implementation user as a legal user, legal or employee user. Is it clear? So in the manage users, we can do two activity with the minimal information. Normally this will be, it's coming under FSM. FSM means what? Consultant, correct? So in EBS, when I'm going for an employee to verify whether my workflow is working fine, I have to create in their company, in that particular structure, Bhaskaran as an employee, correct? In Fusion, which is not required. Why? We can do it under manage users window. No need to create through HCM window. Clear? So HCM for clients employee, manage users for consultant. Clear? Navneet, Abhijan, all are comfortable? Vidhi? All right. So this 4 activity, I'm going to perform one after another. Clear? Right. So first topic, make a note of it. So first topic, how to create implementation user. Raja, don't compare with your other topics. Simply concentrate like an individual standalone topic. Navigation, separate topic. Now the topic is how to create a user. That's all. Don't correlate. When we are getting to our tomorrow, after enterprise structure got created, then we'll go for our connection. What is the difference between implementation user? What are all the disadvantages when we are having a implementation user and all? I will show you tomorrow. Clear? Fine. So first topic, implementation user. Right. So when I'm going to create a user, so either abstract role or a job role you have to assign. Correct? I'm not going to create XY. I'm not going to do at the moment transaction. As a consultant, implementation consultant point of view, Oracle says 3 role out of 2 is mandatory. All the 3 one by one I'm going to explain. Make a note of it. Number 1. Why we have to assign also, I will tell you. Make a note of it. Number 1. IT security manager. Number 2. Application implementation consultant. Number 3. Employee abstract role. Employee abstract role, not employee. Oracle always they will confuse employee abstract role. So in EBS, there is a menu bar view request. Submit a request or a find window, we can go straight away. Whether you are an end user or you are a consultant or you are a super user, very well allowed. In Fusion, without this employee abstract role, we can't navigate to our scheduled process window at all. So this is the one I'm going to explain. So IT security manager for a training, I'm going to give a full privilege. That's why we are going to enjoy the security console, user role, etc. in real time. That cannot be given to you. But as a consultant, these 2 roles are mandatory. Then only you will get full privileges of setup and maintenance window. Clear? How can I verify, Bhaskaran? So simply my manager told me that you can attach this, you can enjoy. Why we have to attach? I'm going to teach you first. Clear? Fine. So listen carefully. So the topic what I'm going to explain, why we have to assign these 3 roles, how to create an implementation user, one by one I'm going to explain. Please make a note of it. The reference file for this particular topic. Reference file for this particular topic. Fusion security. The file name, it is called Fusion security. These are all you are going to do a lab. This file, some of the people are connected only in the afternoon or maybe 11 o'clock. Again, I will send this file to them through our Zoom meeting. So Fusion security board. This file I will, one more time I will send. There is a 2 instances given by your trainer for lab. 2 instances your trainer is given for lab. 1. $43, another one $47, another one $47. So you can use, this is 2, this is 1. F01.emp and then W capital welcome 123. W capital welcome 123. Right. Listen, first is the first topic. Raja, when your trainer is using A00, you are going to use your prefix. So what is the first topic? All the three I'm going to assign. You can assign, and this is required for next topic. So 4 I'm going to assign for our class. But you will straight away assign. But why we have to assign? One by one I'm going to explain. Comfortable? One by one I'm going to explain. So first topic, take your 43. Log in with 43 or 47. Raja, any instance you can try. Raja, I will verify whether you created or not. See, your company, they have given like, super singer, like a chart. Who are all attending properly? Who are all completing the lab properly? There is a kind of like a tabular column they have given. I have to give a feedback to your top management. Raja, comfortable? So in that, all are marks. So I'm a teacher. What to do? Every day I'm writing who are all attending everything. So everything I have to record. I have to send it to your top management along with your MCQ examinations. But luckily this time that examination will be conducted by your company directly. So that job is not required for me. So except that everything it is counted. Okay, fine. So now let me move on to our navigation. Please make a note of it. So in this Excel, I've given a navigation. Go to Tools, Security Console. Any of these two instances. Tools, Security Console. Many fields are here. So let me navigate to user first, roles next. In the user, are going to search the user. Why your trainer is given A01? Straight away A1, A2, A3, you can give no Bhaskaran. Why A01? More than 10 participants, you can say number 1. Otherwise, there is a important information is beginning. For example, if I type F01 and search, minimum 3 characters to search. That is how Oracle they have given in many places. Raja, comfortable? So instead of if you type A1, right, you can't search here. At least A01 if it is there, or A1 dot. Likewise, if you type, then only searching is allowed. That is why the trainer is given 3 is your prefix for our class. Raja, comfortable? A01, A02, A03 respectively. Right. Let me click on add user. The topic name, implementation user, how to create directly under security console without associating a person. Clear? Right. So now, before creating, we should know what are all this. What is this? User category. Let me cancel this. What is this user category? You can categorize the users. Which user, what type of, you can give automatically some role can be assigned. When you are purchasing a laptop, bag will be given, mouse will be given, wireless mouse will be given. Likewise, you can create your category. That category, when you are going to create, what are all like, you can set some 3 information possible. Number 1, how you are going to create your username with the help of email ID, first name, last name, etc. Clear? Have you understood, everyone? This can be created as many category. If it is a supplier category, you can give an email ID. For a receivable category, you can give an email ID. For an employee, you can give both also possible. Raja, comfortable? Second, password. Sir, my company 90 days password, sir. No, sir, my company only 30 days, sir. So 25th day onwards, it will shout. Your password is going to expire. Raja, clear? So for our class, it is 90, 80th day onwards, it will give a caution. Extra 4 days, it is allowed for resetting your password. Clear? These are all you can set based on the categories. Nelmar, all are comfortable, right? Super. All right. So now, what are all the password? complexity. Most of the training we are using like, simple. But your trainer, he said W capital, welcome 1, 2, 3. Why? Because so many people are using complex. Simple mean minimum 8 character, at least one number should be there, digits. Lower case, welcome 1, you can type. Raja, comfortable. But suddenly somebody changed this policy to complex. What will happen? One uppercase mandatory. Remaining all are lowercase, no problem. And then one character. So that is why W capital, welcome 1, 2, 3. Comfortable for my training. No, Bhaskaran. I want like, dollar symbol, etc., etc., etc. Then you can use special character also. Based on this information, you can create as many categories possible. No. I want to use all Bhaskaran, lowercase, uppercase, etc., etc. You can create your own custom also possible. Right. For example, so I created one user for Eliza madam. She resetted the password. Normally it will send it to her mail ID. Okay. So we are not giving a proper email ID here, but your company instance, we will give a proper email ID. Right. So in that, she resetted the password, but he forgot the password. If this checkboxes got enabled, Bhaskaran can reset the password possible. That sysadmin can reset the password even though password has been set by through the set preferences. That's clear? If this checkboxes got enabled, what will happen? Govinda. Last month I have given Pepsi 1, 2, 3. This month you can't give Pepsi 1, 2, 3 one more time. You can give Coca-Cola or whatever it is. That's clear? Third month again Pepsi not allowed. So disallowed last password. Got it? Normally, I never enable this at the time of my implementation. Why? Because keeping memory of our password itself, it's a very big task. Correct? We can't write. We can't send it to our contact information because now a lot of hacking is happening. That's why. So one password, that's better. So I don't want to use anything. So this is our second privileges of. Raja, listen. Second privileges of what? Category. Third, morning itself, I told you what type of notification will be sent it to a user, like a bell icon. I told you, right? That is also you can send it here. So any forgot template, what all you are going to enable or what all you are going to disable, everything we can set it here. If you end it, we can do it accordingly. So what type of, either it can be edited or not. You can create your own template also possible. Comfortable? But normally, what is my best suggestion, right? Don't touch the default. If you want, you can create your own category. Default is given by Oracle by way of package. Clear? Super. Based on this particular category, how many users got created, you can find out from here. Got it? That's it. So I don't want to create any category. Normally, this will be decided by at the time of requirement gathering itself. So now I will move on to state away user and then add user account. Clear? Navigation, tools, security console, user tab, and then add user account button. So this is called tab region. This is called button. Okay. So now I'm going to give A00 test1. So these are all don't touch. The same way how Bhaskaran is created, you can create the same. Instead of A00, you can use your prefix. Clear? A01 dot test1, A02 dot test1, etc. When you are putting test1, don't change it to test2 to 3 and all. Let it be test1 only. This alone you can change it to your prefix. Clear? Why email ID? It's not mandatory. Anyone? Why email ID? It's not asterisk here. Anyone?
We are directly creating this. That's why.
Any other answer?
More than one people can use the same user.
That is possible even if you put asterisk or without asterisk. In that user category, For a default, I've given a last name only in the drop down. If I've given an email ID there, then this is mandatory. Raja, clear? This is also mandatory. That is why I went to that user category screen previously. Got it? Raja, understood or not? Raja, you should 100%. That is why I'm keep on giving all information. Clear? All right. So username, either it same. Some people, they will type first name, last name. Don't waste the time. Okay. What is mandatory? That alone we can play. In real time, you properly type first name, or last name, first name, etc. Clear? Fine. So now the username, it will come automatically. Password, it will come from where? Again, the answer, it will come from user category. Raja, clear? It will come from user category. I means what? It is nothing but tips. All right. So now I can use W capital. Welcome 123. Everybody type the same, because when you are practicing, any doubt comes, don't give your bank password and all. How can I reset it? It's a pain. Okay. Give W capital. Welcome 123. Whether you complete the task or not, I will verify from here. Clear? Right. So topic number 1. How to create a user. Why we need to assign these 3 roles. Why we need to assign this 3 role. That is the topic. Clear? So I'm going to assign some XYZ role. None of the role I'm not going to assign. Raja, listen carefully. You people, how to do the lab, I will instruct later. Now, to verify why this 3 is very important, I'm going to explain. So that is why I'll go to our application. Add role. So doubt number 1, Bhaskaran Ji. Here there is an auto provision is there. What is that? Next topic. All the buttons, we have a topic. Don't worry. Auto provision, we have a topic. There is a checkbox called assignable. That is also I have a topic. Right. So click on add role. So long back, before 22 or 21D. So when we are going to assign a role, what will happen? Individually you have to assign. Havijan says, hey Bhaskaran, what all you are assigned to Imanshi, please assign to me. Change it to user, call the user and add. It will be added automatically. Clear? Either you can add or you can remove. In EBS, end date we can provide after assigning the role responsibility to user. In Fusion, deletion also allowed. Removal also allowed. Clear? Joyce, all are comfortable, right? I can proceed now. All right. So let me go to my role. The role name, it is called accounts payable. Accounts payable supervisor RY. Some A, B, C, D. All right. So accounts payable manager. Let me type. So anything come from Aura. This is seeded given by Oracle. This is seeded given by Oracle. Anything remaining and all, somebody created, some privileges is there, or it can be removed, or extra can be added. So what is the best practice? Anything start from Aura, you have to select and add. Some people are, without selecting, they are clicking done. Wrong. Add and then done. What is this assignable? I will explain next to next topic. Now save and close. Before that, I'm explaining to my participant. Is there any IT security manager is here? No. Is there any application implementation consultant here? No. Is there any employee abstract role is here? No. Let me save and close. Ajay, you're all clear, right? Eliza, Abhishan, clear, right? Super, sir. So now let me copy this URL. Let me copy this URL. I'll go to another browser. Another browser. So now tell me F01 how it is created in the similar way only, right? So now what is my username? All are muted. Huh? A00.test1. Okay, so W capital, welcome 123. W capital, welcome 123. So first topic, why we need to assign employee abstract role. That is the first topic. Raja, clear? Implementation user along with why we need to assign employee abstract role. Ignore this error and all. Okay. Ignore this error and all. Let me click on Springboard. Go to tools. There is no scheduled process. Clear? Go to navigator tools. There is no scheduled process. Raja, comfortable? There is no scheduled process. Hey, Bhaskaran, why these are all coming? Maybe I assigned some payroll, na? That is why this came. Okay, all right. So can I assign employee abstract role in this user? From this in this user? Anyone? From this user? Why?
Because we haven't assigned them that implementation consultant through which we can, means we don't have that ID.
Sysadmin privilege we don't have, Raja. That's all. User role means we don't have a sysadmin privilege. Sysadmin means security console. Security console means IT security manager. We are not assigned to this particular user. Clear? Imanshi, understood, ma? All right. Now I will go back. Search for A00. Raja, I'm doing a tab. Tab means one browser to another browser. Bhaskaran, you are doing magic. No. So one browser, we can't open two username. Clear? So that is why. So I opened previously with Mozilla, or you can say like Edge, I created A00 test. In this user, I don't have a security console privilege. Again, I'm logging with F00. It's F01, which is already there. So there I'm going to edit the user. Clear? Okay. So edit the user. Let it be accounts payable manager. Let me edit. Now I can add. So employee. Select the first one. Aura. End with abstract. Add. Done. Save and close. Add. Done. Save and close. And done. Go back to here. Log out and log in. This is another browser. Raja, comfortable everyone? Raja, these are all no need to try. As a teacher, I'm telling you why we are going to assign. You can do like a one shot. How? Call the Bhaskar. Instead of role, select A00.test1. All the four will be assigned one shot. Correct? Na? But why we need to assign? That's why I'm explaining. Clear? Right. Click on confirm. Again, test one. So previously, I click on tools. So now, oh, synchronization, it's not happened. Wait a second. Synchronization, it's not happened. Okay, right. Nice. Fine. A00 test one. A00 test one. Still, it's not happened. Why so much? This is a trading instance, right? It's not getting. Okay, fine. Okay. Scheduled process came. Clear? Scheduled process came. Right. Now the second task, why we have to assign? Our second role, why we have to assign? What is the second role? You can say, like, IT security manager. Normally, we never get this, but it's a training, na? We can enjoy. We are the manager, we are the sysadmin, we are the implementer, we are the user, we are the super user. Clear? So now, why we have to assign this? If I go to this particular user, now I logged out, log in with my regular F01. In another browser, I can log in with A00. Right. In this user, maybe I'm using like a cookies, that's why it's not coming. Right. Understood. Three only, na? Right. It's okay. I don't know why this is the problem. There is no security console in this user. When I log in with the F01, either from tools or navigator, and then tools, you can see that security console very well available. Without a security console, we can't navigate to our user role category, etc. So now again go to our recent item uses. Many ways we can reach to this screen, and then user, tools, security console, uses. Tools, security console, uses. Now, instead of creating a new user, I'm editing the existing user. Editing the existing user. Accounts payable manager is there. Listen carefully. Accounts payable manager. He is a super user. He is allowed to navigate to FSM, but he is not allowed to do implementation setup. That confusion also I want to give a clarity. So click on add role. IT security manager. IT security manager. Save and close. Save and close. So here after, I don't want this F01. So here itself, I can re-login. Why? Because IT security manager is there, na? We can play. That's why. Right. So A00 test 1 and then sign in. A01 test 1. A00 test 1 and then sign in. Now I can go to security scheduled process also there. And then IT security manager. The program is running because latest version and all, so that upgradation is happening. So that is why it's taking some few minutes. There is one program is there, but Oracle, they have given that program for some other purposes. For assigning the data access, that role synchronization, it's mandatory. So now you can see that security console also available. Security console available. Now I want to do like a implementation setups. I want to create a primary ledger. So when I click on here, there is no setup and maintenance. When I click on here, there is a setup and maintenance. How it is come, Bhaskaran? Anyone? Anyone?
Because you have sysadmin role, that's why.
That is one right answer. One more.
You have payables one role also.
Manager. Absolutely, Raja. So payable manager allowed to, I told you during our navigation of FSM, what all we can do here? Implementation setups. Each module setup. Sysadmin setup. What is the last one? Super user setup. Now listen, let me select financial. Raja, try to understand. So now I'm going to select like, manage payment term. Still application implementation consultant, not associated. Clear? Now if I type manage payment term, it is accepted. If I attach manage primary ledger, sorry, you are not allowed here. Clear? Many people are thinking, "Ayyo, I got full privilege." When you type, then only it will identify it because that privilege has been unplugged here. Got it? So if you want like an implementation or a support kind of a privilege, if you want to enjoy, what is mandatory here? How you will identify? Very simple. In the login name itself, whether you are getting a setup and maintenance or not. If not, you don't have a privileges. Clear? One more problem I will teach you. Many participants, they will do mistake. What is that, right? When you are assigning this application implementation, there is a 3 role given by Oracle. Oracle always confusing our participants are like a users. What are all? Instead of application consultant, some people they are assigning implementation manager. Normally, who will do implementation activity? Ba? Manager, he will do individual task. No. Manager, he will collect from the consultant, he will push it to the client. Correct? Na? So that is why many of your consultant privilege, which is not available in manager, report reconciliation allowed in manager, that is allowed even in consultant also. That's a clear, but creation it's not allowed under manager. Got it? Third one, but you will get setup and maintenance navigation. So when you wrongly, when you are getting a ticket, hey Bhaskaran, I have a setup and maintenance, but I'm unable to verify some kind of a task. Why it is not coming means you can check that user which role has been assigned, whether it is a custom application implementation consultant or like a manager or administrator. Comfortable? Like a 3-seeded role given by Oracle. The first one for full access. The second one for reconciliation and reports. Third one for moving data. Setup data from one environment to another instance. Is that clear? So if you assign these two, Govinda, Govinda. If you want all the 3, please assign this. Clear?
One question I have.
Hmm.
If consultant is already doing that job which manager and administrator can do, then why they created separate roles for these two?
What Oracle says, for manager, why you are giving editing? Instead of Bhaskaran is created some setup, if he is going to modify our XYZ, that it will come to it is edited by, you have to go to risk management and you have to find out. Instead of, if they have given a privilege, always what is the problem, right? We will go and check or we will go and edit, correct? To avoid that, manages privileges only to view or review the setups. That's all. Clear? Right. So, Raja, if you want, you can try, Raja. No worries. Clear? You definitely you can try and check it out. So now I can go to tools and then security console. Tools, security console. So first lab for my student. Morning itself we discussed. I told you afternoon we will finalize it. How you are going to do the lab? In front of Bhaskaran, or hey Bhaskaran, instead of 5:30, you leave us around 4:30. Off the line, we will complete either a 4:30 or a 5:30 or a 6:30 or before tomorrow morning, next day training, we will complete Bhaskaran. I leave it to you. But you have to complete because I will check individual participant. The choice is yours. Right. So now we'll finish our today's task and then we'll discuss. Now I can click on here. And then edit here. And then add here. And then application, implementation, administrator is there, manager is there. Now I'm going to select start with Aura and consultant. Comfortable? Comfortable, everyone? Right. So I don't want payable manager. Let me remove. To explain what is the difference between super user and consultant, I just add. Now I'm going to add the 4th role for employee creation, human resource manager. So is it very tough to create this task? How long it will take? 1 minute, 2 minutes. That's it. Correct, na? You can do aram se later. Clear? How to create? If you want, I will teach you how fast you can create. Right? So assuming instead of A11, let me create for A12 because A11 is our last prefix for our class. Correct? No. So let me click on add user. A12.test1. W capital, welcome 1, 2, 3. W capital, welcome 1, 2, 3. Add role. Instead of role, user. Select Bhaskaran.test. Select Tuchuku. That's all. Topic over. Even less than a minute. As understood. Can you do it later? Joyce? Elmer?
Yes.
You can, right? Very nice. Fine. The second topic, make a note of it. So the second topic, what I'm going to explain. Two topics together. Number one, how to create employee through HCM. That is why your trainer for test 1 user, what he did? He assigned human resource manager. Raja, clear? For this topic, please log in with test 1. Reason, that user only you are allowed to create an employee. Got it? You can create an employee even though you can navigate to your security console possible. If not, go to F01. Clear? Fine. So now I can explain two topics. Number one, how to create an employee. Number two, auto provision rule. Auto provisioning rule. What is auto provision? Let me explain. Raja, you're all okay, right? You're all comfortable, right? Abhijan?
Yeah, yes, Bhaskar.
Super, Raja. Thanks. Raja, if you quite, I feel you are comfortable. Okay, all right. All right. The third one. Your trainer said, when you create an employee, system automatically it will create a user. Correct? System automatically it will create a user. So auto user creation. So all the three I'm going to verify. Got it? All the three I'm going to verify. This is the second topic. Comfortable, everyone? I'm requesting my participant, all you can perform this one time because you will get some clarity on the subject. If you are already comfortable, so quickest mode you can create. That's it. All right, fine. So what I'm going to do, I will give an overview first. Is it mandatory? Definitely not. When the particular person, Bhaskaran, is coming to PwC, they are recruiting for some US project. For that, some role has to come automatically. There is a user category also there. So then, when the HRMS people, they are creating an employee, they will use some condition. Raja, clear? They will use some condition. That condition is fulfilled, this role, it will come automatically. Likewise, we can do, that is called auto provision. Raja, comfortable? But it's not mandatory. Possible. As a teacher, I will tell you how to do this. What is condition parameters are there? This business unit fulfill, this has to come. If this business unit and legal employer, this has to come automatically. No, this business unit and department, this has to come automatically. Likewise, you can give as many conditions possible. Raja, clear? At the moment, we do not know what is department. We do not know what is location. We do not know what is business unit. Correct? So that is why what I'm going to use, if I'm going to create an employee through HCM or anywhere, if the system person type is employee, Bhaskaran, he will add these two. Who is A01? Himanshi, you can add this. Who is A02? Navneet, you can add this. Why? Because everybody you are using same condition. Raja, if it is a different condition, more easy to understand the topic. Everybody, if you use the same condition, what will happen? After Bhaskaran topic is completed, Himanshi, she is going to do, Bhaskaran, I added accounts payable manager, but why this 3 is coming? Both are same condition. Raja, clear? So the last person, when he is going to create a user employee through HCM, they will get more than 11 automatic kind of roles. Raja, clear? Clear, everyone? So that is why this task, I don't want to use it for main class. Why? When you create a user, this role, it will come automatically. Got it? Right? So that is why today class, it is today and tomorrow till afternoon, we will use this 43, 47. The main class, I will give you a separate instances. Clear? So what is the first step? Navigate to FSM to create a auto provision rule. Go to your global search, task name, manage HCM role provisioning rule. So tell me how to navigate. Anyone? So log out and then log in. Log out and log in. For FSM, yes, test one allowed. For security console, yes, test one allowed. For employee, yes, test one allowed. Why? Human resource manager is there. Clear? So task panel, instead of name, setup and maintenance. Task panel under FSM, search. The task what I copied, manage HCM role provisioning. Let me click. The task is coming here. Hey, Bhaskaran, why you are coming here, Bhaskaran? If you are using compensation, you can try here itself. If you don't know which offering, what is the best place, you can come to your global search. Clear? Across the offering. Got it? But best practice your trainer is telling, any scope related FSM functional area is the best practice. Any scope related FSM functional area is the best practice. Clear? All right. So click on here. So let me click on create. Raja, understood everyone? So far? Right. Bhaskaran auto provision. It is for employee as a type. Correct? Name I have given like this. Rule. It's a starting date, today's date, no problem. So many feature is there. Under system person type, I'm selecting drop down as a employee. Scroll down and select. Because remaining field we have not connected so far. Correct? Maybe HRMS people, they know very well. Clear? Super. When this condition is fulfilled, what are all the role to be associated automatically? That is called auto. Clear? So when this rule will be added, when I'm creating employee, either HCM or manage user, when I select employee as a person type, these two roles will be added automatically. Clear? So what are the role? I want employee Bhaskaran. Okay. This is called role. This is called type. Don't confuse. Okay. All right. This is called abstract role, which I'm going to select from here. Abstract role. Let me select. Second, supplier manager. I can select. You can type A, B, C, D. Any roles are there. You can test. That's not a problem. Even this is not testing also, I have no problem. You try to understand this topic, right? So select here. So whether it will come automatically or I can assign, or the respective user, if they have a IT security manager, they can automatically requestable. So self-requestable or after requestable only, which can be assigned. Likewise, there is a 3 checkboxes are there. Let it be auto provision for Bhaskaran. Let me save and close. You can use my role also. Raja, clear? This rule also you can use. No need to create a role. But the same only it will come. Instead of, you can assign something and if you want to test, you can try. Clear? Fine. What is the second? I want to create an employee. Why? Then only I can test 2 things. Why? Number 1, user got created automatically or not. Number two, whether these two role it will come automatically or not. So that is called the second topic. Raja, can I? So if I want to create an employee, what is the navigation? So what is the navigation? So navigation. So navigate to my client group, new person, create employee. Clear? Raja, this Excel, it will give you almost all info to you. Clear? Navigations also. Joyce, you are okay, right? No problem, na? Very nice. All right. Then click on the browser. Go to our Springboard or Navigator. My client group. Okay, it's not refreshed. So I can refresh again. In your UAT instance, it will refresh automatically. It's a training, na? It will take some time. That's it. In real time, this is not our job. Will be taken care of by HRMS people. Clear? Bhaskaran, from the morning you are giving so many topics related to others. So I can't wait for that HRMS people has to explain this topic, correct? That's why. So hire an employee. This is the task. Hire an employee. This is the task. Date. Today's date. Employer. So what is the difference between implementation user and legal or employee user? Implementation user, your trainer is already given a privilege. What is that? Without associating a person. For legal, either through HCM or through FSM, some of the prerequisites are there. Some of the prerequisite for creating employee or legal contractor and user. Number one, employee details, male, female, date of birth, mail ID, and then salary, etc. If you want. If you are a contractor, not required. What is the second? Legal employer. Legal employer. What is legal employer, Bhaskaran? Legal entity to be associated to LDG. Then legal entity becomes legal employer. Comfortable? Becomes legal employer. We will discuss elaborately tomorrow. So what is this LDG? Anyone? LDG. Anyone?
Legislative data group.
Very nice, Sai. Very nice. Legislative data group. So it is nothing but your country and currency. Raja, your country and currency. If you are not associated, so what is the meaning, right? That particular legal entity, you can't create any employee under that legal entity. Clear? Fine. What is the third option? Business unit. So when you are getting a server access from Oracle, three type of server access: UAT, developer, and test. Correct? Can we create employee straight away? No. Why? These three privileges, prerequisite, it's not there. You can't create. That is why even Oracle, they are giving fin_IMPL. We created implementation user, then complete your structure creation, then convert your legal entity as a legal employer, then convert your implementation user as a legal user. Clear? Navneet, Vidhi, all are comfortable? Raja, comfortable or not? Eliza, so far comfortable, right? Super, very good, nice. So now let me move on to why these three prerequisites are there. I'm going to teach you. So now I am here. What is the first asterisk? Legal employer. Raja, clear? Who is legal employer? We have not created yet. For a training, everybody please make a note of it. It is mentioned in our Fusion Security Board. You can type US1 legal entity. It is already there for our training. You can utilize it. How to create our legal entity during our AP class? I will explain. Tomorrow enterprise structure, right? During the time I will explain. Clear? So what are you supposed to select? US1. It will come in the bottom. You can select. Hey, Bhaskaran, you said employer, but you are selecting entity. Entity only we are giving a cap call employer. Clear? Last name and first name. Listen carefully. I am giving employee detail. I am going to give A00 test 2. Then system will treat this is the employee name. If the user it's there, empty or available, it will create the username also in IT Security Manager like this. Now Himanshi, she is asking one question. Hey Bhaskaranji, instead of test 2, I typed test 1. What will happen? Because the username is already there. Correct? Raja, employee name it's not there, but username it's already there. What the system will do? A dot it will put, and then A00 test 1 it will put. Raja, clear? This is the Oracle functionality. Raja, comfortable everyone? Comfortable? All right. These are all tests. After the class, you can test. Huh? Okay. I don't want to any give kind of this. So straight away I will type A00 test 2. What I'm typing is a username. No employee name. Why? Because I'm in Human Capital Manager. Clear? Super. So now I'll come here. Employee detail. Okay. Gender. Date of birth. Raja, don't give today's date. Please give at least 20 plus. Otherwise. So if I give today's date, what will happen? Some of the report you are not allowed. Maybe system feel you are a born baby. That's it. All right. No, I tested, Raja. Don't put today's date. I tested some of the report. It's not coming. Clear? Okay. So now I'm so young, right? So 7-1. Okay. All right. Employee reward points and all I don't have. And then identifier I don't have. Let me click on next. Even data, but if you are not given here, it's not problem. It will accepting here. But when you are entering any reports, it is shouting. So that's why we'll go as per +++. Address. So Bhaskaran, NY123. NY means New York. So many people are capturing one by one. Best practice. Type your postal code here. Just tab it. There is a list will come. There you can choose. All. Because it's a training instance, right? Location has been already uploaded. Normally, first implementation, what we will do, right? Geo information we will upload. It's a training which is already there. So it will come state, county, city automatically. 10,001 you can put. Phone, I don't want. Email, yes, we want because it's a mandatory for at the time of you are getting. But in real time, you can give PWC for our class. Junk mail will come to your email ID, which we don't want. Okay, so we can put what is the username we are giving at gmail.com. That's all. That's clear. That means resetting of password manually we have to do. This link, it won't send it to your regular email ID because this is not the right email ID. Clear? Understood everyone? Super. So let me go to our next step. Next two. What is ready? Employee detail completed. Legal employer completed. What is missing? 3 prerequisite I told you. Correct?
Business unit.
Business unit. Bale Raja. Bale bale. Super. Step by step, if you do that right, we never get any mistakes. Almost all the financial module we are going to practice like this. Okay, right. So scroll down. What is our business unit? Again, US1 space B tab. It will come automatically. US1 space B tab. So employee. Now I can move on to next to save and then submit. Many people straight away they are submitting. Wrong. When Oracle they have given save, submit, don't submit, your record will be hanging in some other place because synchronization process. So first you have to save, then only you have to submit. Clear? First you have to save, then only you have to submit. Even this is not working, doesn't matter. You try to understand the topic, what is auto provision, how the user got created automatically. Clear? Right. because there is no connectivity of this topic and tomorrow main topic. Don't worry. This is a separate illustration to practice. Clear? So let me click on save first, submit second. Save first and then submit second. I want to give you some important info. Listen carefully. So now, whether I created an employee or a user, test 2. Anyone? Whether I created an employee or a user, test 2.
Both of them. Because you created.
Actually, I created an employee, Sys automatically created a user. Clear?
User.
Super. That's it. Very nice. So now let me click on our Springboard. We are going to verify 2 things. What are all? Number 1, test to user is there or not. Number 2, those 2 role it came automatically or not. Clear?
Auto provision.
Navneet, clear, right? Super. Auto
Yes, yes.
provision we are going to check.
Yeah.
Correct. Right. So navigate to our tools. And then Raja, through theoretical, when you learn, when you do lab, right, it is more clarity. Correct. In year after auto provision, you will be 100%. Correct, na? All right. So click on security console. Go to user. If I type A00, how many user it will come? Anyone? 1 or a 2? 1 or a 2?
2 will
2
come.
is the right answer. But synchronization, it's not happened. Once it's completed, it will come. Maybe what happened? Okay, just a second. Two is the right answer. Absolutely correct. Why I'm connecting with the test 1? Because I have IT security console, IT security manager or security console. And then second one, to verify, definitely I should have sysadmin privileges. Even you can go to F01 also, not a problem. It came automatically. Clear? Raja, you're all comfortable, right? Fine. Right. So what is the first step? Reset the password. Why? Because he is not given, Bhaskaran is not given a proper email ID. Clear? So that is why manually we have to reset the password. If not, you can't log in. Clear?
Yeah.
If you give a proper email ID, the link will be sent to your proper email. Clear?
Yes.
So don't forget, this is also written by trainer in this. After is completed, so you can go to our test 1. You can go to our test 1 and then reset the password. Comfortable? Reset the password. So what is password? We know W capital, welcome 1, 2, 3. W capital, welcome 1, 2, 3. Reset the password. And then click on the hyperlink. I am not added. It came automatically. How it has come? Bhaskaran, you are doing something else. It came some different place. No, the proof is here. It is coming automatically. It came automatically. But previous topic I will prove. Go to test 1. It is no auto provision. That means I add manually roles to this user. Previous. That's clear? Test 1, I added manually. That is why auto provision no. Now test 2, it came automatically. That is why it's coming yes. Clear? Can we go to the third topic? Right. Make a note of it. Assignable. The topic name, it is called assignable. Navneet, all are comfortable, right? Super. So let me click on edit. Let me add some role here. I'm not going to add IT security manager. So functional application implementation consultant I can add. So what are all the role? Application implementation consultant, because I need to navigate to FSM window. Because manage user topic I'm going to explain. Clear? Manage user, it's under FSM. Clear? That is why I'm adding test 2. What are all the role? Human resource manager. Some of the two role, any role you can take, but I will take this two role: accounts payable manager, accounts receivable manager. Likewise, anything I can choose. Specialist, manager, anything I can choose. Those two I can choose. Now I can check the checkbox only for payable and receivable. Anybody, can you tell me which role, if I have, I can assign the roles to user? If I have which role or which privilege, I can assign the role to myself or others. Anyone?
IT security.
Super,
Security
Raja. IT security manager or security consultant. IT security manager is absolutely right answer. Definition, make a note of it. Without IT security manager, when assignable checkbox got enabled, this user can delegate the roles to another user possible. That is called assignable. Is it clear? I will repeat. Without IT security manager, try to understand. Normally, we know we can assign the role through IT security manager, correct? If the assignable checkbox got enabled, there is a two prerequisite. Number one, from or to. Both should be an employee. Number two, the from should have some of the role assignable checkbox. Number three, the from user should have human resource manager. If these three is fulfilled, without IT security manager, I can assign the role to another user possible. Clear?
Bhaskaran, can you please repeat these three?
One more time, Raja.
Yeah.
I have a test 2 user. Clear? I am going to create test 3 user. Now only I am going to create. Comfortable? So both are employee, not implementation user. So employee are legal users, then only. So I want to transfer a funds to you. You don't have a GPay. Can I transfer through GPay? Not possible. Correct? Navneet. So that means both the user should be a legal or employee user. Number one, first privilege. Number two, without I have a funds, can I do funds transfer? No. So without assignable checkbox, I can't delegate. Minimum one job role, I should have an assignable checkbox. Comfortable? Navneet. Right. Third one. This cannot be done through IT security manager. Correct? From where then it can be done? So that is called, if you have human resource manager, there is job and delegates, there is a navigation. From there I can delegate. Clear? Instead of security console, through delegates, I can assign. Got it? So what is the prerequisite? Now your trainer, can you check it out? Yes, it is enabled. Clear? Number
Yes.
two, he is an employee. Why? It came through HCM. Correct? What is the next? He got a privilege called human resource manager. Got it? Even one is missing, you can't do anything. Clear? Right. So now let me click on save and close. Just so far comfortable, right? Everyone? Super. Save and close. Right. Now the question asked by Navneet. Can I assign this to test 1? Because test 2, I am a legal. I have an application implementation consultant. I have an assignable checkbox. I have human resource manager also. Correct? He is an employee also. Correct?
Yes.
Can I assign to test 1? Can I delegate to test 1? Anyone? Yes or no?
Yes, they can.
Yes.
Yes is the wrong answer. Why? Because test 1, it's not an employee user. He is an implementation user. I told you from and to both should be a legal or employee user. It's an implementation user. How can you do it? That's clear?
Okay.
So now the confusion. What is the difference between implementation user and employee user, Bhaskaran? Little bit confusion. We'll take a break and we'll come back. Okay, 15 minutes break. Pause the recording. Vidhi, Pratyusha, Pavani, Sudeshna, connected?
Yeah, Bhaskar. Yeah, I'm there.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Raja. Thank you. We can start. So continuation of our security. So employee can be created in two places. In Fusion. One under HCM, another one with minimal information under manage user. So the question has come like, can I assign test 2 to test 1? 50% fulfill, 50% not fulfill. Why? Because so 3 prerequisite when we are going to delegate the role without an IT security manager from one user to another user. Number 1 is supposed to be both user should be a legal or employee. Number 2, assignable checkbox to be enable few of the task or like a role. 3, the from user should have human resource manager as a job role. If not, we can't perform this. Why? What is the reason? I will show you. So before that, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. So there is no employee here. So that is why test 1 it's not possible. Test 2 very well possible. So before explaining this topic, let me give one kind of like, step. So one is our employee can be created under HCM. If you do, what will happen? That information which is available under manage user under FSM. Okay. If you do it here, it will be available here. When you created here, it will be available here. It will be available even in user window. Raja, comfortable? I'll repeat one more time. When the employee got created under HCM, all the 3 places which is very well available. Clear? When you are going to create a manage user through FSM, it will be available in all 3 places, but it will throw some error. Some of the information is missing like a payroll and other info. Clear? But all the 3 which is available where when you created here also all the 3, when you do it here also all the 3. When you do it directly here, it won't be available here. Raja, comfortable? This is the chart. Because this is the last place. When you do it directly creating an implementation user, it won't be available because we are not associating any person, correct? So that's why either manage users or human capital management window, which is not available. Clear? So now listen carefully. Everybody listen carefully. Let me navigate to, I am in test 1 only. Let me navigate to setup and maintenance. Anybody can answer this question. So I'll type manage uses? Anybody can answer this question. In the manage uses, if I type A00, how many users? Or I'm sorry, it is a user, it's wrong, it's a person. Clear? So how many persons it is available here? 1 or a 2? Anyone?
1.
Okay.
2.
2. Okay. Very nice.
I'll go with 1.
Only 1. Oh, okay. Very nice. Navneet.
1.
1.
So listen, Nelmar. The task name, it is called manage user, but we are not going to create a user here. Like an employee, how we are creating, user will be triggered, right? In a window, we can create a contractor or an employee. It will trigger the user automatically. Now tell me how many person I created with A00. Nelmer, only 1 is the right answer. User it is 2, person is only 1. Clear? Nelmer, understood or not?
Clear.
Why test 1 it's not here? Because which is not associated with the A00 as an employee, any of the person to that particular user. That's why it's not available here. Clear? Okay. So 2 places we can do automatically create a user. I told you. Correct? Now we are getting to user topic. What is the first topic? Manually or automatically? Correct. So manually means what? Straight away navigate to your security console without associating a person. We are going to create a user. No business unit required. No person is required. No legal employer is required. No employee detail is required. Straight away you are going to create a user. That is called implementation user. Clear? Ivanshi, understood ma? Right. Second, automatically you can create a user in 2 places. 1, create an employee under HCM. 2, create an employee or contractor in FSM window. It will trigger the user automatically. Clear? So now the topic I'm going to explain. In manage user task, we can do 2 activity. Correct? I told you previously. What are all? 1, with the minimal information, with the help of these 3 prerequisite, you can create a legal or contractor or employee. It will trigger the user that we have to test. Clear? So I'm going to create a test 3. Got it? So now what is the topic is still pending? This test 2 without IT security manager, how the delegation of topic, we should have a test 3 as an employee. How to delegate, I'm going to teach you. So 2 topic I'm going to cover. Comfortable? Abhijan? Joyce? All are comfortable? All right. So the topic what I created, right? How quickly we can create an employee which is not available in EBS, which is there in our Fusion. We are using a task called manage user, but we are not creating a user. System will create a user through that particular task. Clear? But unfortunately, Oracle, they are confusing our consultant or user. What is that? It is a task name called manage users. But originally, we are creating an employee or person here. Clear? So here we can do 2 activity. I told you. What is the activity? Either you can create a new user or you can convert implementation user as an employee user or legal user. Clear? So interview question. What is that? OCP examination. So in HCM, can we convert implementation user, employee user? Not possible. Why? It will trigger another user. Conversion can be done only in manage users. One small difference here. Clear? Understood everyone? Super Raja. So this is where that our examination pattern is very tough. They will give you a small dot. That's all. That it will give a lot of problem. We thought we pass. Govinda. All right. So now I'm going to use A00.test3. Is it a username? No. This is employee or contractor name. Clear? Super. Email ID.
So this will not gonna trigger the user creation automatically.
Yes, it will trigger if you select this radio button.
Okay. Okay.
Raja, just now I told you in this manage user task, or there is a two type of topic. One is manual user creation, automatic user creation. Correct. Manual means what? Directly we will navigate to without associating a person or like your etc. 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 Right. What is the second? Either HCM or FSM. If you create a person or a legal or a contractor or an employee, it will trigger the user automatically. Got it? Himanshi, right. So now, anybody can answer this. If I give this, what the system will do in the user window? Anyone?
It will trigger the new user. Like
I think it should give error.
Raja, this username is already exist.
It should give error.
It's already exist, na? Correct? Now what the system will do?
It should give error.
Like a dot something like
Absolutely right answer, Navneet. Super, Raja. That's all, Raja. Clear. I told you a dot it will put. Correct, na?
Yes.
Super, Raja. Appreciated. So these are all you try. Don't take Bhaskaran is 100%. Na? You try your own. Then you will get. But new version, it says, it will shout, somebody says here, but you can test. Clear? All right. So now I will give, this is the employee name. This is the username. Now it will trigger automatically. Clear? Right. So if I want to create an employee, 3 prerequisites. What are all? Number 1. Don't give this because this is not the proper one. It is nothing but not proper email ID. Uncheck this. If you enable, there is no meaning. Okay. Right. Second, person type I select. What are all the 3 prerequisites? Either HCM or manage user. When you are creating a person, 3 important prerequisites. What are all? Employee detail, legal employer, business unit. Clear? Either HCM or manage user person window, both are same. Clear? Super. So now the question, I will type US1. US1. Right. Understood, Raja? Understood? Right. What is the type here I selected? Employee means there is an auto provision we already created. What is auto provision we created? Anyone?
2 roles.
2 roles like an employee abstract role and supplier manager abstract role. It has to come automatically, right? That is also we are going to test now. Clear?
Yeah.
Navneet, understood, Raja?
Yes. Yes.
Understand? All are comfortable, right? Super. So now I'm going to click on, I don't want manager and all. Just click on save and close. Just click on save and close. Now, who is going to tell me? In the manage user window under FSM, if I type A00, how many information it will come? It will fetch. In the user window under security console, anything start from A00, how many user will be there? Anyone?
FSM2 and security console 3.
Absolutely right answer. Raja, comfortable. I think you people are understood the concept. That's it. Topic is over. Let me check. Now I search. Comfortable? Okay. So now I can go to our third step. I don't want to verify now. We have to verify those 2 roles also, whether it's assignable or not. Together I will test. Raja, comfortable? What is the meaning of assignable? Both the user should be employee. Correct? Done. Can it do it in A0 test 1? No. Why? We have to go to A0 test 2. Test 1, no need to delegate. I have IT security manager. Correct? Straight away I go to user window. Correct? Instead of test 2, I will log in. Even though IT, without an IT security manager, because of job delegation, how I'm going to assign, I'm going to explain. Clear? So what is the navigation? Go to the file. So what is the first step? Those 2 checkbox, enable Without IT security manager, these are all got assigned. And then I created a test 3. Now what I'm going to do? Test 2 to test 3, I'm going to assign. Clear? Can I? Nelmar, are you okay? Is it faster? Fine, right? Speed is okay, na? All right, fine. All right. Now I can go to navigator and then me, roles and delegations. What's the navigation? Navigator, me, roles and delegations. Sir, this is not coming, sir. What is the problem? What is the problem? This particular user, human resource manager, which is not assigned. That's all. Clear? Now it's comfortable. So what is that? Without human resource manager, you can't create an employee. Also, you can't delegate the role. Got it? So let me click on here. Raja, this is not mandatory, ma. These features and all, there I'm telling you, you keep it with you. When client comes, you can give a solution. Clear? Bhaskaran, I have a human resource manager. I have human resource manager. Assignable checkbox also there. But this add button, it's not coming. What is the problem?
That is not employee user.
Absolutely, Raja. Super, Raja. Amazing answer. Pakka, 100% correct. So now I'm going to delegate. Click on add. So what is there? To whom I'm going to delegate? Test 1. No. Test 2. I'm already. Test 3. That is the right answer. Comfortable.
Yeah.
Why test 1? It's not there. He is not an employee. Got it. So select here. What are all the role? It's already there. What are all the checkboxes got enable? That it will come. Maybe all are enabled, something. I don't know. Okay. So that's why it's coming. So what I'm going to assign? Accounts receivable specialist. Accounts receivable specialist. Accounts receivable specialist. Got it? So now I can click on save. Is it wrong? Why? How can I assign myself? 3. So test 3. Right? Save. Understood? Can we check now? Can we check now? Right. So now I can go to Tools, Security Console. Tools. Oh, I'm in test 2. Okay. Log out. Either F01 or test 1. Why? IT security manager is required. Correct? Either F01 or test 1. I'll navigate to Tools, Security Console. User window. Search for A00. How many? 1, 2, 3.
3.
Is the right answer. All right. Accounts receivable specialist came automatically. Suddenly, Navneet is asking one question. Hey, Bhaskaran, for this user also, assignable is there, but he can delegate to test 4. Until otherwise, human resource manager, it's not there. How can he delegates to other? That is a checkpoint. Clear?
Yeah.
Is that right or wrong? Comfortable, right? Super. Now the another question comes from Imanshi. Hey Bhaskaran, we created an employee user na. Why the 2 role like an employee or supplier manager? It's not there. She is asking another question. Correct? Big of her. I asked. Okay. Fine. Just add here. It will come here. Understood? When you do human resource manager window, HCM window, it will come automatically. When you do manage user through person creation window, you have to add self. Clear?
Okay.
Any questions? So how many users now?
3,
How many users are legal user now?
2,
Okay. Now the third topic, make a note of it. How to convert implementation user as an employee or legal user. Write it. Acha, comfortable, right? You can do these topics, right? Acha, if HCM it's not working, leave it. All you can do it in FSM window. Manage user itself, we can try. Because more are similar. Clear? If HCM it's not working, provisioning you can create with the ABCD role and try with the manage user window itself. Fastest mode you can complete. Clear? Himanshu, clear, right? All right. So now let me click on save and close. So reset the password. Why? Email ID. It's not a proper email ID. Clear? So that's why W capital. Welcome. 1, 2, 3. Super. So Bhaskaran got full security console feature. He wants to change it to this user as a employee. Is it possible now? Anyone?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
In the test 1, first of all, which user this? It's an implementation user, correct?
Yes.
Can I assign a person now?
Bhaskaran, through manage user, we can link this user.
That is why, Raja, instead of going there, in EBS, user window itself, we can assign a person. In Fusion, we have to do manage users task. Clear? Either a trigger user or convert a user, we have to go to manage users. Clear? Right? So at the moment, it is an implementation user. Clear?
Yeah.
Where I will go? FSM now. Setup and maintenance now. Raja, all are comfortable, right? Interesting, huh? Nice. All right. So manage user is the right task. Click on here. Click on create. I'm going to create a user. Anyone? No. I'm going to create an employee associating to implementation user. Got it? Okay. So now employee name. What is that?
800.
Instead of test 1, I will give a different one. Then only I can explain. Employee name is different, user name is different. Okay. So Bhaskaran I can put. Comfortable, Raju? You can push test 1 only. Okay. No worries. So email ID test1 gmail.com. Employee US1 tab, US1B tab, and then link the user. If I type A00, how many user account will come? Open question. Anybody can answer. 1, 2, 3.
3 should come.
Any other answer? What are we going to do?
We are going to, okay, 1 should come because we are going to make
How
it.
many user got directly created as without associating a person? That is called implementation. For that user only, it will associated or link here. Correct? Obviously, only one. Correct?
Yeah.
Amma, you are going to go to our post window in GL. Example. What are all unposted only you can post. Post, how can you post? Correct. So similarly, already employee associated, we can associate here. What all not associated, only it can be associated here. Clear?
Yeah.
Joyce, Elisa, all are comfortable, right? If I type A00, how many will come? Okay, only one. And that's it. Test 1 only. What this action will do? It just associating as a legal. So in real time, after getting a SAS or a PAS license, after username given by Oracle fin_IMPL, we will create an implementation user. We will complete our enterprise structure. Legal entity becomes legal employer. Then we will convert it here. Clear? Has understood or not? Super. Let me click on save and close. Now, how many employee? How many user? Both are same. 3 is the right answer. Comfortable? Any questions? So with the help of this topic, I concluded how to create a manually user, how to create a employee automatic user, how to create a minimal employee information through manage user, how to create a user or convert implementation user as an employee user or employee associated user. I'm going to show you now. So which user you are going to do, that's not a problem because database only one. Any user you can perform. Condition that privileges are there, you can perform. Clear? So if I type A00 at the moment, now I will get 3 user, I will get. The first one also, it is changed to Bhaskaran here. It is also employee name came. Comfortable? Understood everyone? So go back to our Excel. Any questions for participant? Can you do it your own? Maybe I will allow leave around 4:45 or 5. Aram say you can do. Show it to me tomorrow. This instance, either a 43 or a 47. I want to check these 3 username with the employee association should be there. Whether you are doing it in HCM or in the manage users, I have no problem. Clear? Either you are using Bhaskaran auto provision or you are going to create your own auto provision. That is also your choice. Clear? Right. So now I can go to our first task. What is that? Best way. Either a 43 or 47. Log in with the F01 and then go to security console. The person type is none. Assign all the 4 role. Clear? Straight away, one shot. Instead of call Bhaskaran and assign. Sir, I'm logged into 47, but Bhaskaran unfortunately is not created. You have to assign all the 4 role individually. 2 different server. Clear? And that's it. Second, auto provision, you can use mine or you can create your own. Take the different one. Don't use Bhaskaran because it's already there. Why you are assigning? Correct? Because condition is same. And then create an employee. System will trigger, reset the password. Assign. Next topic, enable. For that, some of the roles you have to assign. At least enable checkbox to be enabled for some of the 1 or 2 roles. Clear? You can give any role. Payable, receivable, fixed asset, supply chain management, procurement, PO, anything you can try. No problem. And then to test assignable feature. What is it? To test assignable feature. What we supposed to do? So create a employee and user through manage user task. US1 legal entity, US1 business unit, test 3, save and close, and then reset the password. So you will get what all you enable, that it will come automatically. Comfortable? To the test 2, you assign the test 3, verify whether it is available or not. Got it? What is the last topic? So convert implementation user as a legal or employee user, which is the one? Test 1, where we have to go. Any user you can log in. Condition, you should have application implementation consultant. That's it. Then you can go to manage user and complete your all the information and then link the user. I will repeat. You are going to link the user, not new user. Link the user. Comfortable? Previous topic, we created a user. Now you are going to use link the user and then you are going to verify. Completed? Right. This you have to do. Next. Yeah, Imanshi.
Just one simple question. So when we will update the that auto provisioning, for example, we created for employee, if we add another role to that, so the already created employee
it will accumulate. That's all. You will get 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1. Likewise, it will come. Maybe you will get 10 or 11 also. Okay. Because we are using same condition, but in real time, different condition, we will give a permutation and combination. Business unit with the department or business unit with the department with the grade. Likewise, we will create in real time. But unfortunately, we are using with the employee as a person type. So that is why it will accumulate 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, etc. Clear? Okay. What you have to test, what are all added by you, whether it is came or not, that you have to check. Clear? Yeah. Imanshi, understood, right? Super. Shall we go to the next topic? Do you want to practice now or I can proceed the role topics? Choice. Manila participant. Can I continue the roles topic, or you want to do in front of Bhaskaran the lab?
Let's continue the topic.
Still the security, it's not completed, ma. So security user topic only, it's completed now, right? What is role? I'm going to explain. What is duty role? What is privileges? What is job role? That I'm going to explain. So are you want to do all the 4 topics now, or after this topic you can do it off the line? Choice is yours. Elmer.
Next topic.
Oh, nice. All right. Raja, even I'll repeat. If you have any issue, again the violation, but still no problem. 0091 96115 30401. This is my WhatsApp number. You message me, I face an issue, get some screenshot. Even I will reply to through voicemail or voice message or XYZ. When you do lab after our classroom session. Clear? Understood? If you want, you can create a WhatsApp group for our entire 11+1. No problem. Don't include manager. Huh? And that's it. I understood. If you are interested. Otherwise, I have no problem. Mail ID is there. You can reply to that. I have no issues. Okay. All right. So next topic I'm going to explain. Security console roles. That is a topic. Write it. Roles is the topic. What are all the roles? Data role, I told you already. I will explain maybe in the. I told you it will be last day. I don't want to. Explain now itself. It is difficult. So first I will explain what is a job role. What is the difference between job role and abstract role? Anyone? What is the difference between job role and abstract role? Both role can be assigned to user. Yes. But job role data access mandatory. But abstract role data access not mandatory. Clear? Security context entity data access mandatory for job role, which is not mandatory for abstract role. Clear? Super. Right. So first of all, what is job role? Job role, it consists of minimum 1 duty, minimum 1 privilege. If it is not there, there is no meaning of your job role. Then even though if you assign, there is no meaning here. Clear? But in EBS, many role we will create, many responsibility we will create. In Fusion Oracle, they have given some seeded lawyer, supervisor, super user. Likewise, many things Oracle they have given by default. Either you can keep it your own or you can create our own. Right. So first of all, what is job role? What is duty role? What is privilege? Or what is abstract role? What is duty role? Under the abstract role, one by one, I'm going to explain. Raja, clear? Comfortable. So the topic name, it is called like a roles. The topic name, it is called role. Let me explain this topic with our board. We'll take some 3 roles here. One role, it is accounts payable supervisor. Example, Raja, don't take, I am not taken all the duty here. At least 1 or 2 I'm going to explain here. Clear? All right. So accounts payable supervisor. Accounts payable specialist. Accounts payable manager. We'll take all the 3. So supervisor can do invoice as well as payment, creation as well as edit. Got it? Example. But it's true only. Okay. All right. Specialist can do only invoice, no payment. So for example, Imanshi, she wants to do only invoice. Why should I assign this? I can assign straight away this. That's the meaning. Clear? She can't do payment. Eliza, she can do invoice, she can do payment. But she can't open the period. If she wants to open the period or run a report, she should have like an accounts payable manager. Raja, clear? All the three means full privileges. Got it? Hey, Bhaskaran, you are telling, how can I believe this? That is the question. So that is why when we are purchasing a mobile, i14 or like iPhone 15, we will compare. Correct? Na? So likewise, I will go to our Oracle. Raja, it's a theoretical topic. I'm going to convert like a maximum as a lab. Listen carefully. So let me type our first. Employee is an abstract role which we created or which we assigned to how many users? Anyone? Employee abstract role
One.
assigned to
Uh, First test one we have assigned.
manually.
Yeah.
Test 2, it came automatically, or test 2 and test 3 because of auto provision automatically. Correct?
Yeah.
Is that right or wrong? Okay. So now you can select this employee, how many users which has been assigned. Somebody already completed, huh? Oh, A02. Wow. Navneet, amazing, huh? All right. So A00 I can type. So only one. Remaining maybe something. It's not with Aura, maybe something else. Imanshi, clear? Fine. So instead of, if I've not typed anything, all the user who are all assigned this Aura employee abstract role, those employee name it will come. This is like, table. If you want, you can use like a graph. You can use like a graph. What is this graph, Bhaskaran? If you just to zoom it, it will come employee here in the right hand side, or here you can find out which are all the user that particular role got assigned. F01 got assigned, and then A12 I created my own. This is myself. This is Navneet. Raja, comfortable? This is the advantage. What is U means user. R means it's a role. S means it is a predefined role. Predefined means given by Oracle. Raja, comfortable? Right. Let me go back. Bhaskaran, you only told me that when we assign this employee, which privilege is allowed? Anyone?
Scheduled process.
Absolutely, Raja. Super, Raja. Go to action, simulate navigator. Action, simulate navigator. Raja, we are not getting so much time to verify this topic. Why? Because your company never gives security console privilege. Correct? That is why security topic you people are here and there. I know very well. Correct? That's why I'm just explaining elaborately. So instead of all, change it to access granted. That is why scheduled process and reports and analytics are very well available. Got it? Hey, Bhaskaran, you want to check each and every role, what are all the seeded given by Oracle? You want to check like that. Okay, I'll give another method. Just now I told you the topic all accounts payable supervisor, accounts payable manager. These two roles I'm going to compare. Comfortable? So compare roles. This is how I learned. Oracle manual, it's not very good with respect to security. How I learned, right? Each kind of role, what are all the seeded privileges are there, I will compare and I learn. Then only we can customize our own profile based on the client requirement. Clear? So now I'm going to type, what is the name of our first role? Accounts payable. Raja, I'm taking this, anything you can play. Correct? I'm just taking with the help of, because many people are very good in payable, right? That's why. Okay. So payables. Payable manager. This is on left hand side. What is in right hand side? Accounts payable supervisor. Correct? Supervisor. And then okay. All are first layer or both the layer. So I want all. Only 2 layers are here. All layer you can select here and then click on compare. Right. What all I explained in the Excel, I'm going to verify now. What is verify here? Green means available. Red dash means not available. Is that clear? Green means available. Red dash means not available. Let me click on filter or query. I'm typing here period. I'm typing. So manage accounting period allowed for manager, not allowed for supervisor. Is that clear? The one I explained in the Excel, how I know because of this. Clear? So similarly, those many duties you can plug even to supervisor also possible. You can create your own custom role. That's all. Clear? Sorry, in supervisor itself, I want to give a privilege to open a period. Possible. Method number 1, assign this role or assign the duty to that particular custom role. Clear? Have you understood, right? See, you want one person. So Eliza wants like a egg fried rice. So Joyce, she wants like, chicken fried rice. What is the best practice, right? 2 egg fried rice. Finally, you can add the second one, chicken pieces, and we can finish it off. That is called custom role here. Got it? Right. So now instead of period, I'm going to create invoice. So invoice creation, it is create payable invoice, create payable payment, not allowed for manager, which is allowed for supervisor. Similarly, I told you morning the 3 role for implementation, application implementation, 3 role I explained. What are all? 1 is consultant, 2nd manager, 3rd administrator. All the 3 you can search here and find out. You will get a clarity. What is the difference between one role to another role? Clear? Navneet, understood, Raja? Super. All right. So now, Navneet is my manager. He asked me, hey, Bhaskaran, I don't want this 3 role. Each and every time I'm no going to give a 1 user, 3 role, data access you have to give. Correct. So I want fried rice with the Coke with the one like a chicken 65. So combo role, how to create? How to create combo role, right? So method number 1. Raja, listen. Method number 1, I have to create, I will show you. So straight away you can create a role. Method number 2. Here itself, Raja, try to understand. Even though you have a full privilege, do not edit the role seeded given by Oracle. It will affect everyone. Got it? Always copy the role and you can play. Clear? Otherwise, create a fresh role. So what I'm going to do? All the 3 I want to create like a 1 role. Raja, clear? Method number 1, call the manager, assign the two job role. Method number 2, all the 3 you can create 1 combo role. Clear? Both are possible. So straight away I can create a role. So what is the lab for my participant? How to create a combo job role for full payable access. Clear? So you can use your prefix. What is that? Bhaskaran, AP, payables, full access. I just given some name. Okay. All right. Copy and paste. Category. Is it under CRM? No. It is under report level? No. It's under financial. Can I select duty role? Sorry, sir. If you select the duty role, you have to create 1 dummy job role. Correct? Because without a job role, we can't assign to our user. Clear? So now I can select job role. Copy this. Full access role I can give. Super. So I don't want to go to security policy. Straight away, step number 5, I can go. Role is hierarchy. Here you can add the role. What are all the seeded role when you are going to assign? So duty role and the privileges, or you can assign the duty role, the privileges, it will come automatically. If you assign the job, seeded job or a predefined job, so seeded or predefined duty and privilege, it will come automatically. So now I can click on add. What are all those 3 roles? Anyone? Accounts, payable, manager. Okay. Next.
Accounts payable
Supervisor. Correct. Super. Third.
Accounts
Specialist. Correct. Ajay, everything it is there in the Excel. Why Excel is powerful? Now you understood. Correct. So specialist. Can I use this? No. Somebody is created. Can I use this? Somebody is copied it. Anything given by Aura. Got it. And then go to our number 7. Before that, I can go to 2. I added a job. Correct? Raja, I added a job. If you give what are all the seeded privileges, it will come automatically. Raja, understood? Likewise, individually also you can add. Comfortable? No, Bhaskaran, I want to add one report which is not related to payable, but I want to add it to the particular person. Okay, so click on here. I will select like a privilege. General ledger report. Trial balance report. Translation. Okay. General ledger report. So what is the meaning here, right? Raja, try to understand. So this particular role, people, apart from that 3 job role, what are all the seeded duty, either navigation privilege or a report privilege, extra report also they can run. Raja, clear? That is called custom role. Comfortable? So now I can click on user. Here itself, you can assign the user also possible. Otherwise, next to save and close, you can create a user and assign also possible. Clear? Question number 1. Himanshi, you have a doubt. I'll come to that. So now I'm going to add test 4 user. I'm going to create test 5 user. Example. Raja, clear? Here, the combo role what I created, I'm going to assign. Comfortable? Here, individually, payable manager, payable specialist, payable supervisor, I'm going to add. What is the difference between this user and this user? Anyone? Anyone?
We have to assign data access set for all 3 and here.
No, Raja. That is also I've given. No problem.
Test 5, you will have that journal ledger.
Super, Raja. Trial balance allowed here. Trial balance not allowed here. That is the only difference. That's all. Clear? Likewise, we can create anyone. N number. Now I explained with the help of report privilege, navigation privilege, X user, validate button you can remove. Raja, comfortable? Y user, validate button allowed. Likewise, we can do. That is called custom role. Any questions? Raja, comfortable, right? Super. So now let me click on OK. We'll prove it. Huh? All right. So let me go to our user. So add user or create a user. Test 4. W capital, welcome 1, 2, 3. W capital, welcome 1, 2, 3. And then add role. So what is the role name? Bhaskaran. And that's all. It will come automatically. Previously seeded given by Oracle. Now We created likewise as many grouping can be done, or you can plug or unplug, very well possible. So security itself, if you are pretty much comfortable, right, many kind of implementation you will get it. Is that clear? That is why today I'm going to give you one separate manual for security itself. Is that comfortable? You can thorough in and out of security. Got it? I can't demonstrate all, but many things are here. You will get some case study. In future, when you are going for a project, right, you can take even security, I can do it. Raja, clear? Because almost any implementation, whether they are doing a financial or human resource management, I mean human capital management or supply chain management, security mandatory. Correct? You will get a lot of projects. Correct? Similarly, functional set of manager also I'm going to explain. I think I have a separate manual for this. Let me check. Okay, all right. These are all personal interest I'm providing, and keep it with you. Don't give it to others. All right. So let me go to our application. All right. So I will move on to our next topic. Super. So now I move on to duty role. Can I assign a duty role to a particular user? Can I assign a duty role to a particular user? Directly means wrong. Through job role means yes. Is that clear? So either job role or abstract role, which is possible. Abstract role, no data access. Job role, along with the user, data access mandatory. That's all. Clear?
Yeah.
Super, Raja. So now I'm going to take some duty role for our lab, and then I will hand it over the session to you. Clear? Fine. So number one, what is a duty role? These are all the duty role I just taken for our class. Many things are there, Raja. Through comparison, you can take it. In this duty role, some of the seeded privileges are there. Otherwise, what is navigation privilege? Create, edit, delete, cancel, import. Got it? Similarly, for report, validate, aging, general. Just now I added this, correct? So likewise, report also, it's coming under what? Privileges only. Got it? So now I'm going to create two duty role. One, payable invoice. Two, payable payment. Three, those two I will convert it as a one job role. That job role, how to assign to the user, I will show you. Is that clear? Clear? Either a payment or anything. So now I can go to create a duty role. How to create? Role, create, Bhaskaran, clear? Raja, these are all only for a training. Don't do it in real time. Govinda. That's it. Only for our class. Right. So copy that. Paste here. What is the role category? It's under financial. You have to choose duty. Clear? Now I can go to number 5. Now I'm going to assign any job role. No, I'm going to assign only duty role. Clear? So what is duty role? Raja, that is how I'm just explaining. Previously, the same place I assigned the job role. One job role, it's a component for another job role, or one job role you can assign to the user. Both are possible. Clear? Super. So now I can select payable invoice creation. This is OBI. This is duty. This is somebody created. This is for CRM. Let me select this and then add. Next. Why this button it's not enabled? Anyone?
Because we haven't assigned it through job role.
Absolutely, she is given a different answer, but it's a right answer. See, this is not the job role, and that's all. Very simple. Duty role cannot be assigned to the user. It has to be assigned to job role. Absolutely, she has given the right answer. So now let me click on next and save and close. Comfortable? I'm going to create another duty role. Raja, you're all okay, right? When you copy, what is the meaning of copy? I will show you next and then I will hand it over the session. All right. So now, Bhaskaran, AP, payable, payment, creation, duty. These are all, if you want, you can try. Otherwise, this is not mandatory. I can show you in our lab. So go to our number 5. Click on add. Select only duty. So go back to Excel. Copy our payables, payment creation. Even spelling mistake, it won't come. And then add. Next, submit. Save and close. So what is the next step? I'm going to create a job role now. So Bhaskaran, AP, payables, invoice, payment, creation, job. Comfortable? Okay. Copy, paste. What are you supposed to select? Anyone?
Job role.
Super. Now go to number 5. Previous combo topic, your trainer, he assigned seeded duty role or seeded job role. Now 3 will come out of 2 related to duty, 1 related to job. Comfortable? So adding 1, adding 2. Adding 2. Now if I go to 7, yes, it is very well available. Got it? Understood or not? Even if we go back to our functional security policies, loaded informations are there. You can keep something, you can delete something also possible. Got it? This is called plugging or unplugging. Save as and delete. Raja, listen. Save as and delete. Likewise, you can play here. Got it? Maybe the seeded one I added. That's why it's coming. You can individually, you can delete also possible. I told you, right? Some of the privilege if you want to add. So either that privilege related to like a navigation's also fine. So payables, inquiry. Payables, inquiry, approve. Likewise, you can add or you can add some reports also possible. Likewise, existing one, we can play whatever we want very well. You can add something, you can remove something. That is called custom role. Now, if I type A00, 4 will come, 2 job role, 1, 2 duty role. Clear? So what is the lab for my participant? Very simple. So go back to our lab. Under our lab sheet, Fusion application overview, architecture overview, navigation overview, and then transaction navigation, that is part 2. All are, I think, we covered in one shot. Fine. So these are all, it's coming under recording number 1. Recording number 2, we started with how to create our Fusion security. In that Fusion security, the second recording, your lab got started. Your lab got started. What are all? Number 1, either a 43 or 47. 43, you can use Bhaskaran, prefix will be there. 47, he is not created. Log in with this user. Use the reference file called Fusion Security Board. That board file I can add now itself. One more time. Some people are not there in the morning. So that file I will attach. Fusion Security. Let me save this first. Close this. And then now I Select one more time. So if you have any one personal mail ID, I told you that will be given to you properly, right? Fine. Tomorrow, very, very important topic, enterprise structure, functional setup manager and all. Clear? Fine. So next one, like, employee user auto provisioning, and then manage user assignable checkbox, and then manage user convert implementation user as a legal or employee associated user. Job role combo, existing job role how to copy, I will show you now. And duty role how to convert it as job role. These are all lab. If you want, you can do, otherwise optional. Clear? So what is missing, that I'm going to show you. Existing job role, I'm going to explain how to copy. Add something, remove something, I told you, right? That I'm going to show you. So the one I'm going to take now, accounts payable manager. Accounts payable manager. Raja, before navigating this, when you do like your morning, I told you some kind of a category topic, right? Now I will go to administration. Role status. When you are doing a copy role, which is the prefix, which is the suffix has to come, you can set it here. Which is the prefix, which is the suffix has to come, you can set it here. So now what is the suffix will come? For a name, it will come GSE, or some company they are using COPY. Are you comfortable? COPY. PY means what? Copy. All right. Let me click on save. So what I change now? It is copy. Now go to role. Paste it here. Select here. Can I edit here? No. Copy and then you can do edit, I told you, right? All the inherited also, I want to copy. Where this copy came from? The where I set it just now, right? Some company they are using their company prefixes also. Clear? Likewise, you can use a suffix or a prefix also possible. So let me use copy. So now I can go to our functions. It's already there. Somebody says I can put one more Y here. Okay, click on next. Otherwise, we can use very well, right? Our prefix, and that's better. A00 tab. All right. So if you go to role history, the role where I came, it will come automatically. Oh, underscore it's missing. All right, fine. Go to our role history. So these are all coming from where? Where I click on copy role, all are coming automatically. Either you can select and delete also possible. Is that clear? So copy will allow you to delete from the existing role. Clear? But don't delete the seeded one. Clear? Manshi, understood? So now I can click on next, and then submit. But unfortunately, when you are using a copy, it will submit one kind of information. You have to verify the status whether it is completed or incomplete or processing. So go to your role status. It is not completed. You can't assign. Not completed. You can't assign. Processing, if it is there, you can't assign. Once it is completed, then only it can be assigned to the user. Raja, clear? Clear? So role again, I will change it to, instead of copy, GSE only, right? Or PWC I can put. That's better. All right, save and close. Because copy which is already there in our books. Many modules. Okay. Number one. number 2. Okay, fine. Super. Recording and documents will be sent to you. Clear? One from Indian team, one from our Manila team. All right, fine. So today, what is the lab for our participant? I told you, right? Very simple. Only FSM is missing. That we will do it tomorrow. As per agenda, this is the only one we missed it out today. That we will do it tomorrow. Is that clear? Right. So recording number 1, I told you, right? Recording number 1, only overview related to up to navigation. Recording number 2, it will come up to all. What are all? Up to our like a duty role. So copy existing also I told you. O means optional. If you want, you can try. That's not a problem. At least if you are going to complete up to this, it is yellow color. Raja, up to this, it is yellow color. So this is how today I completed the task. And then I'm going to. Okay. PWC not allowed, ma. Nilmar, no. More than 2 MB not allowed. Thank you. So meanwhile, this Excel I will send you. Those who are getting, you can get it from others also, pa. No worries. Okay. So easy. All right. So now I can select what is our working board file also. Instance informations are very well available from this. Sorry, it is assigned to only Himansh, our group chat. Right. Super, Raja. So thank you very much. A small recapping of our today's session and we will wind up. So anyway, why I've given half an hour little early, right? You have a lab, right? Instead of doing that offline, you are going to do the lab, right? So tomorrow onwards, many labs are there. Even though we are completed, you are comfortable with like an enterprise structure, many information we are going to discuss with respect to our, what is functional set of manager, what is our enterprise structure, why Oracle they have given an enterprise structure, what are all the components are mandatory for financial module, what are all the method we can create that enterprise structure and all, I'm going to explain. So we are going to start from the scratch. What is the label, why we have to use, and what all the labels are mandatory? What is the meaning of key flex field? How it is going to help us for completing our chart of account structure and all. One by one, I'm going to explain tomorrow. Clear? Very important. So tomorrow evening, you have a lot of time to do our lab because that is going to be a continuation of your next day class. Clear? So tomorrow, I'm going to explain enterprise structure as well as payable setups. Got it? If time permits. Payable part we can do it tomorrow, remaining setup day after tomorrow and all. Right? Fine. So today I just started with, let me open my Excel. The first one, documentation, I just explained. So what are all the folder? All the folder you will receive in a couple of minutes. Then, so in that, this Excel file, it is going to help you for what what all the task has been completed by the trainer by topic, you can verify by this Excel. This is updated by day. Second one, like, you know, fine. Is it fine? Thanks. All right. So the first topic today, I just started with like, you know, documents. That is very important. Even though why I took some half an hour time to explain this topic, right? It will give a lot of like, you know, saving of time. Index, many files I'm going to give, right? Index is very important. That's why I told you student guide, lab Excel file, working board file, it is important. Second one instance, two instances already given by your trainer for today and tomorrow's class. And then day after tomorrow onwards, we are going to use another instance that I will give you separately. In that instance, don't create more than one user. Otherwise, I will remove security console. Choice is yours. All right. Next, I will move on to what are all the software which is already there. If not a problem. One topic for each module or one topic for GL class, it is going to be loose. Next one, recording. So what is the meaning of recording, right? So even though Mr. Sai is going to take care of our recording, but with the help of a personal email ID. So what I will do, the same folder, this recording has been given to you all. This recording, it will be uploaded here and I will add 1, 2, 3, 4 in the same folder. So tomorrow onwards, what you can do, if you click on this particular recording, so it will come 1, 2, 3, 4 here itself. Those who are giving personal email ID. Clear? So then you can convert it into your share folder and send it to others also possible. All right. Second. So the second recording, it will be ready after 1 hour. So maybe Indian time around 7 or before 7, it will be added to our folder. Then you can download. I'll request my participant, recording definitely not useful because what all you learn today, it is nothing but the same. So watching 2.5 hour movie itself, it's very tough. How can you listen a Bhaskaran one more time for 5 hours? It's very tough. Okay. So you write a notes and keep it with you, and with the help of, if you do or perform your lab, it will be very useful to understand the concept. Second one, architecture and all, I have given an overview. The next one I explain our Fusion navigation. So navigation, it is how to log into your Oracle, how to get into our FSM window, how to get into our security console, how to get into our super user setup, transaction setups, etc. Or how to do a set preferences, springboard appearances, everything I explain. The next one, security. This is very, very important because this is the place we are going to play a user roles or many things. So two type of user, or you can say one is implementation user, second one is legal or employee user. So that legal or employee user can be created in two places, either through HCM or through our manage user under FSM window under person window. So when we are going to create a direct user through the security console, it is called implementation user, not associating a person. If it is employee, if you are going to create auto provision, I explain, but it's not mandatory. If you create an employee, user will be triggered via manage user to user window. Even though if you are going to create a manage users, so it will be triggered not only in user window, even in employee creation window also. But association of person after the once you got saved your user, not possible. That has to be associated or convert only through our manage users window. So these are all I explained, like a test 1, test 2, test 3 with the help of auto provisioning as well as assignable task and delegations. Finally, I just explained the topic. It is called role. So many roles are there, like a duty role, job role, and then abstract role, and then aggregate role, like only one privileges. Likewise, many roles are there in real time. Out of that, for your trainer is explained like a first topic, how to verify what all the privileges are there or to whom this particular role got assigned. We can verify through our searching of our roles window. Second, how to copy. Third, how to create a combo or how to create our own duty role or job role. Everything I explained and then I concluded. So this is how I completed our today's task. Tomorrow, Indian time, 9:45, I will connect. So try to connect on time. Before that, is there any questions?
Yes, I have one question.
Yeah, Raja.
Bhaskar, you just added one report to the job role when we were creating the custom job role. That which kind of a report that was? Because
anything seeded report, or if you are going to create your custom report, it has to be converted as a security through the technical people, it has to be converted as a concurrent report. Then only it is available here. Got it?
So I assumed, like I thought that if we have the scheduled processes, means if we have the employee abstract role and we are able to access the scheduled process, then we will be able to access all the reports that are there.
No, Raja. Employee abstract role, it will give you very simple scheduled process window. First, how to navigate for that employee abstract role mandatory. Which role, which report you are going to assign? through the duty or a job, you have to enjoy the privileges. Got it?
Okay.
See,
If-
you have an access card that is called in your company. They have given an access card that is called employee abstract. Which floor allowed? That is called privileges. Got it?
Okay, okay. One more question I have. So in the starting, when you were just trying to tell about the users, so you said implementation users will not gonna have the access of supplier sites or
Okay. Why? Why? See, for example, employee only we will give a privilege, not to the user in real time in many of our Oracle features. Purchase order if you are going to create. If you are a user, you are not allowed. If you are a procurement agent, then it's allowed. Procurement agent allowed for employee, not for user. So that is why association is mandatory. Got it?
That's what I was thinking, that when we create ourselves as a procurement agent, so it will automatically create it as users and we will be able to access all that things. Employee. Okay.
Correct. So that is the reason. If you do that method, you do not know why we are creating. Now it is more getting clarity. So without that, you can't do that. Why? So that is why the supplier manager, it's an abstract role, Raja. Comfortable? So abstract role, is it necessary to give a data access? No. That means, so supplier manager means what? This is the supplier creation window, simplest window, right? What type of user you are, I mean, how many business unit you are going to get an access or given access to this supplier?
Procurement.
So for that, you should have a purchase manager with that particular business unit access. So if you want a business, I mean, procurement agent, you're supposed to be an employee. So without these two, you can't do our site or site assignment. Got it?
Got it. Yeah.
Raja, don't worry. Tomorrow or a day after, I'm going to create a supplier. I will prove it. It will show you, you are not a procurement agent supplier. So without an address also, you can't create a site. Without a procurement agent privileges also, you can't create a site in our supplier creation window. Got it? What else, ma? Himanshi, anything else? Okay, you are only one person asked the question. Remaining, anyone? No. All right, fine. Okay, Raja, I think we can leave now. So I'm comfortable. So what all the lab I have given, at least try to complete your user creation alone if you have a time, right? Otherwise, no problem. This topic and tomorrow's topics, there is no connectivity. At least if you create test one also, it is very sufficient for our class. Why? Because structure creation need not be you are an employee associated user. So implementation user, very well allowed. Clear? So thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thanks,
So
Bhaskar.
Indian time 9:45. Indian time 9:45. 10 o'clock I will start the session. Clear? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice.
Thank you.